Okay, so another question to ask yourself when given formulas is, does it, or I guess the second word typically, end in ate or ite? The exception hydroxide, even though it ends in ide, still falls under this. And ammonium, even though that'll be the first word, element, not element, first part of the formula name, falls under this one as well. So if it ends in ate or ite, or you have ammonia, or you have hydroxide, you need to look for the formulas and the charges on a polyatomic ion sheet. Okay? We've highlighted the most common ones, but any of these, it's going to be the same thing. So we have calcium over here with a +2 charge. We have sulfate, ends in ate, so I'm going to look on the back. Sulfate, SO4, -2. Okay, so to do my formula, I have calcium with a +2. I have sulfate, SO4, with a -2. My +2 and -2 cancel out. Gives us an overall charge of 0, which is what we want. So the formula, CaSO4. Okay, sodium hydroxide. So sodium, we get the charge over here. It's a +1. Hydroxide doesn't end in ate or ite, but it's one of the two exceptions. There's more exceptions, but those are the two that we use in grade 10. So hydroxide is OH, -1. So we have sodium, Na, hydroxide, OH, we have a +1 here, -1 here. Those charges cancel out and give me 0. So we have NaOH. Okay. Ammonium, so that was one of the exceptions that we're going to look here, even though it doesn't end in ate or ite. It's NH4 plus. And I'm going to change this up just a bit. We're going to say sulfate instead of nitrate, nitrate. So sulfate ends in ate, so we're going to find it on here. Sulfate, SO4 with a -2 charge. So we have NH4 with a plus. We have SO4 with a -2. We're going to cross our charges. Okay, we can't put the 4 and the 2 right side by side, so we're going to put a bracket. We have NH4 bracket 2 SO4. Okay. Sometimes our questions will combine more than one thing we have to think about. So Roman numeral tells us this is a +1 charge. Ends in ite tells me to look on the back. Where is it? Nitrite, NO2. -1 charge. So we have copper, whoops, Cu, not Co, plus 1. We have NO2 with a minus 1. Positive and minus cancel out. So the formula is CuNO2.